Today we have the real pleasure to be talking to Nick DeMaio from the Busy Beaver company. And we're going to talk about who they are as a company and what they've been doing recently to make marked improvements within their company.
My name is Nick DeMaio. I'm the Vice President, Human Resources and Chief Financial Officer for the company. Busy Beaver is a chain of retail home improvement stores, 25 stores. In somewhat of a growth mode, coming from 14 stores in 2013 to 25 today. Compete with the Home Depots and Lowe's, primarily do-it-yourselfer as opposed to a lumberyard, and customer services is a big piece of what we try to accomplish.
About a year and a half ago or so, we discovered a situation within the company, and it was impacting the company in some ways that weren't as favorable as you wanted. Talk to us a little bit about that situation and why it was so important culturally and strategically for the company.
We got this whole thing. The whole thing got started when we participated in a competition run by our local newspaper to define the roles of best places to work in the area. And while the company was in the growth mode, as I mentioned, we did not earn the right to that banner, and we got some fairly frustrating information or disturbing information as to why not. And so we had contracted with Prime Vector to help us with this. Through more surveying and there was some one-on-one interviews that Sean had alluded to there a few moments ago, we concluded that the biggest problem was that our associates just weren't engaged at the level they needed to be. Too many of them were just coming to work, getting their paycheck and going home. And we also at that determined that the root cause appeared to be communications, across the entire company.
What was our theory on ways that we could impact that? And what did we do about that theory moving forward and taking action?
We called it morning huddles initially, where we were going to have the stores with the lead person, typically the general manager, but not always there because we're open 7 days a week, to get the group together and have a huddle, giving everybody, telling them what the plans were for the day of the week, the month, celebrate some successes, identify where there might have been some shortfalls and try to correct those, and all in a more kind of collaborative mode, such that the associates had their chance to speak and got their inputs to making this thing work well.
In all change initiatives like you're describing, there are lessons learned. What are the lessons learned for you and some of the other senior executives in Busy Beaver as a company?
We have had situations in the past where, as a company, we've tried to do stuff like this, not specifically to this type of an effort, but communications, we always know are a problem. And how did we go about doing that? And I think that the lesson learned is that the commitment to it, that the executive support and sponsorship was there, and we as a company being committed to make something happen. And when we did that, we were able to make something happen.
I think that's a good word to end on, Nick, that change happens when it's committed to. When a group of people say to themselves, we will do this, change usually happens. And to me, that's really kind of the secret sauce to this change initiative at Busy Beaver. That commitment was there. I want to say thank you, Nick, to you, and especially with our time here during this case study call. But really want to say how grateful we are to be a partner to Busy Beaver, and from all of us at Prime Vector, what an honor and privilege this partnership has been for us. Thank you so much.